Hey everybody, this is Goddess Vicky. I'm currently in a library right now, so my voice is not going to be very loud. But I kind of wanted to do it here because during this full moon in Gemini we have coming up, I'm already feeling the effects of it. So I am grounding myself by putting myself in a familiar place that allows me to be comfortable and live in my true nature, which is around books, knowledge, stuff like that. But quickly before I do this reading about the Gemini full moon, this full moon is very special. One is the first full moon after the Hallows Eve, which is New Year. And also because this full moon is kind of a new beginning. This is the first full moon in a new transitional period that we're going to be going through for the next about year. Actually, yeah, a little over a year. It'll be until Yule of 2019. We'll be going through a transitional phase, another one. So we'll be going through a whole new series of upgrades and stuff like that. So this full moon is very, very special. And since it's very special, I'm going to be doing this reading completely live with the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. And I'm actually going to be pulling, I usually pull 5 cards. I'm going to be doing 6 today just because I want to do a duality on the cards to kind of show the both sides of the spectrum when it comes to what's going on for this full moon in Gemini, and to show us pretty much where we need to be going to get us ready for the new year that's slowly, actually not slowly approaching, but quickly approaching, but at the same time seems like it's a little slowly approaching. Also, too, before I pull, the Mercury retrograde has started. It has started actually literally the day that the Venus retrograde has gone direct. And during this time, it's pretty much about communication and about doing a little self-regulation and kind of deciding, are you happy where you are in your life, and are you going towards the way of your long-term goals? And if you're not, what can you do now to kind of push you towards the way you need to with those goals? So pretty much now it's going to be a little time of confusion, communicating with spirits. It's going to be a little bit harder right now. Friends, families, emails, technology, stuff like that. But more on that at another time. But on to the reading. So I'm just going to ask the spirits to show us what we need to do, how we need to be seen during this time. Lay them out, pick them up, and then we're just going to do actually, I'm not going to do it that way. They told me not to do it that way. So we're going to switch it up. Just have them guide me to where I need to go. And I got a feeling this is going to be more towards how you need to deal with yourself, how you need to deal with your family, and how to deal with your love life. I think are the 3 focuses on today. Okay. So again, I'm feeling, I'm writing this down in case I'm right. I got a feeling the first one is self. How to deal with yourself. And of course my pen doesn't want to write. How to deal with self, how to deal with family, and how to deal with love. Okay, so let's see. First card of the duels is going to be transformation. Yep, I'm right. So this time, transformation basically deals with yourself. It deals with what I'm picking up is they want you to focus on how are you going to transform yourself during this time. Like I said, this full moon is coming up as literally when you growing up and you had those etch sketches and you're going to sketch out, and if you made a mistake, you shake and everything will disappear. It's pretty much like the spirits are saying we are having a brand new chance of rewriting our own paths and transforming ourselves to what we desire for our long-term goals. And to pretty much start thinking now, like, what do you want to do to change yourself to give yourself the best life you possibly can? So that's the light side of it. Then the other side is peace. And you also have to have peace with yourself and understand that when you're going through this transformation, not everybody is going to be on board. Not everybody's going to like this transformation. Not everybody's going to like this new you, this new discovery, this new you being yourself, this new whatever it is. And you have to be at peace with yourself to understand that it doesn't matter what they think, what they want, what they feel. It matters what you want, what you feel, and how you can better your life and your situation because of it. The second set, like I said, I feel like it has to do with family. So on the light side, so if you're having pretty much family troubles, if you're that type of person where you kind of don't want to be around family because you don't want to deal with people's naysay, deal with people's insight to it, pretty much they're telling you is that look on the bright side. Maybe something will happen where you don't have to necessarily be around a family member that makes you feel uncomfortable. You know, maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised, and you know, something good will come out of the family occasion. Or basically, if they're saying to you, you know, if you feel like you need to stay home, then stay home. It's perfectly fine. You don't have to be around people. Pretty much it's about you and what you want for that. And on the downside, when you are around your family, you're going to be forced to look at some things that have been prohibiting you from healing. Is there a family member that, you know, you kind of been neglecting, but not necessarily because they make you uncomfortable, but they kind of make you face stuff that you don't want to face because you know that you should be facing it and you're trying to avoid it? Guess what? You're not going to be able to avoid it, guys. I'm sorry. During this full moon, during this holiday season, you're going to run into those people because you have to. You need to be able to let that stuff go. You need to be able to let people know, you know, how you feel. You need to be able to understand and look in the mirror when people are pointing it to you and be like, you know what? They're saying this because they want the best for me, and I need to actually learn to listen. And then the last two are for love. So on the upside, we have going with the cycles and rhythms. So pretty much this card means that during this time you're going to be going up and down with love, with self-love, with true love, with twin flame love. You know, during the holiday season, you're going to see a lot of couples, you're going to see a lot of movies talking about love lives, etc., etc. And pretty much they're trying to tell you that, you know, it's going to be okay. It may seem like you're alone right now, but you have to go through the cycles. Quick story, actually, is funny that pulled this up, and I was just talking about this morning. I was in a relationship with somebody that was not right for me, and the reason why I stayed with that person is because I wanted that person to be it. I wanted that to be the end of my search. I wanted, and I didn't allow myself to go through the cycles of being impatient, of working within myself. So like, if they're pulling up and you're still going through stuff where you haven't completely learned to love yourself first, pretty much this is telling you that, you know, you need to do that first before you can love anybody else. And if you have gotten to the point where you love yourself and you appreciate yourself, and it's basically telling you, like, you know, you just gotta enjoy the ride and you just gotta be patient and wait. You gotta be patient like the water. You gotta be patient and wait and just go with the flow. And eventually the person will come to you. And lastly, and on retrospect, that means that the other side, you're gonna have to learn to take it easy and not put so much pressure on yourself when it comes to love. You know, that may mean that your love is not going to come right now. It may not come tomorrow, may not come this year, may not come next year, but you have to be okay with that and understand that you have to go with the flow. You have to go with the understanding that, you know, at the end of the day, you know, pretty much, drawing a blank right now, pretty much, sorry guys, hold on a second. Pretty much now is the time to understand that you might not always necessarily get what you want to get at that time, but you are going to get something. But you have to be okay with the hands that you are currently dealt with, and let that push you to be where you want to be at. So pretty much they don't want you guys to really focus on the love. They want you to focus on the self. They want you to focus on the family. They want you to focus on the toxics that need to be get rid of, so that way you can live the life that you need to live. So those are the cards that I pulled. Pretty much the majority of the message I'm getting from them to deliver to you guys is that right now it's going to be hard. A lot of people are going to be upset. A lot of people are going to be depressed. And people are going to basically feel like there's no way out. How can you get out of the situation? How can you be helped? But pretty much you just have to understand that it'll be okay. It really will be okay. Worry about your self-love. Worry about, working through those family issues. So that way, if you need to leave your family alone, you can leave them alone, at least, with a peace of mind. And that you need to work on your self-worth, your self-value, your self-appreciation first before you can worry about, love. And I feel like that's the reason why they made sure love was the last thing, because they don't want you to worry about love first. Everyone, during the holiday seasons, like, I just want that person to sit by the fire with and drink the hot chocolate and, sing Christmas carols with and plan, to have kids and da-da-da-da. And it's like, if you don't worry about yourself first, if you don't worry about your family issues, then why are you planning to have a family? It doesn't make sense to try to have a family if you don't even have your family worked out within yourself. So, but that is it for today. If you would like your own reading, I am doing a full moon special. Since this full moon is literally a very, very, very special full moon, I am going to be doing live intuitive readings via video, etc. For only $25. Again, only $25 for this full moon special. If you are interested, make sure that you email me at the link below. And also visit my website to see what other services I provide. I will be putting up more videos about different topics and such up soon, so make sure you guys look out for that. And at the end of the day, I would do a meditation, but I don't want to look crazy and have people kind of look in here. But take a minute to meditate today, guys, and take a minute to really take in the blessings that you have so far, and take the time to really plan out, like, if you're not happy with what you are, if you feel like you need a change, you feel like you need a mommy makeover is what I call it. That mom that has that baby and then she feels like she needs a new look, so she has to go get her hair cut and colored and want to go to the gym, and pretty much that New Year resolution before the New Year's. That's what they want y'all to work on. Now is the time to transform and become what you want, become your most beautiful self, and your best version of yourself. That means going back to school, that means classes, that means whatever it means, do it and live your life the best way you can. I hope everyone has a blessed holiday season, everyone has a blessed week, and for everyone out there, peace, love, and happiness, and blessed be.